Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the 14.
15 podcast. Welcome to episode 2.
Sir, we figured to start the episode, we would do kind of like a little question thing where we ask about. I think we're asked like 4 or 5 questions, and we'll give our answers. And
A little get to know us questions for y'all. Some of these questions me and Sam don't even know the answer to. So
that's right.
it's pretty decent.
That's right. Before we get into it, I also wanted to say thank you for everybody checking out the first episode. Both of us really appreciate it, and I think the first episode turned out good. We got a lot of good ratings for it, and majority of people I talked to thought it was really good. And
Sam.
looking forward to the future for it for sure.
No, we honestly do appreciate the support for real though. Got 85 views on the last vid. Don't know how many we're gonna keep going for. A lot of that probably was right. A lot of support head on, but hey, me and Sam in for the long run. We love doing these, and like I said, we appreciate the early support. So we appreciate that a lot.
Appreciate everybody for checking it out for sure. Like I said, even if you don't listen to the whole thing, you check it out for 30 minutes. Hey, that's still
whatever. 30 minutes, 10 minutes.
W in our book.
Don't even matter. You checked it out, so
all right. Check out our TikToks, our Instagram, and all that. I mean, we appreciate all the follows and all the likes for that as well. So
TikTok is definitely a great place though if you want this in a condensed form. It really is. Like TikTok, you get the quick hitters. That's where we're going to post the main topics, short and sweet, simple. So right. If you want everything condensed, and definitely follow us on TikTok.
For sure. Yeah, let's get into the first question. First question is, aside from necessities, was one thing you couldn't go a day without?
Okay. So the answer for me, something I could not go a day without, besides necessities, it's got to be music. I'm a huge music guy.
That is a good one.
Yes, sir. I love music. Like I said, music for me is just top notch. It's like an experience. It's like mini movies for me. A little 2-3 minute movie. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but ever since I was a kid, music just something very special to me. You can go any route. There's so many genres, so many artists. Music is something definitely. I cannot go a day without for sure.
That was a good answer for sure. For me, I don't. I mean, obviously, I'm on my computer every day. I don't know if you really like. I would say computer. Definitely for me. I could probably go, without it, but I do so many things now, like stream, YouTube. I mean, music as well. I would say my phone, but we were just talking before we started the pod, and we were kind of going through that. I mean, the phone is not. I mean, I clock in for work on my phone,
right?
Too. So
we definitely. I don't know. Like, let us know what you guys think, but we kind of considered the phone a necessity, maybe. Well, I don't know. Who knows?
It is for we were looking up like for public transport. A lot of people need it for like buses and stuff like that. That's how they. It definitely has become
a need.
Necessity.
It really has.
Sure. I mean, that's 100%. All right. Second question is, what movie do you wish you could watch again for the first time? I'll answer this one first. I feel like mine would have to be Marvel's The Infinity War, 100%. I would say Interstellar, but I've never seen. I don't think I've never seen that in the theaters.
I never seen Interstellar.
Interstellar's pretty good, but I would go with just the amount of hype that Infinity War. I mean, just the hype of that movie was just insane. If you saw it with like a diehard group of like Marvel people, it was insane. It was definitely insane. That would be my answer.
Okay, that's a great answer. Definitely a great movie. For me, not the biggest movie person, but you guys may learn that about me. I do like movies, don't get me wrong, but I'm not the huge movie person. But for me, though, it had to be Logan. Now, I did not watch that in theaters. I watched that late. I mean, late. Super late. But I'm going to say, Sam, did you suggest that? I don't even know, but
I probably could have.
I think you might have, sure. But when I watched Logan for the first time, and I'm a huge Wolverine guy, I was like, I mean... That movie was amazing. So
definitely a top tier movie.
Definitely a top tier movie. So I really do wish that I could watch Logan again for the first time for sure.
All right. This is a pretty basic question. It's we kind of put in like I don't know, what is your favorite hobbies / sports? You can either do either or.
You know what? I could technically combine the two. My
Oh, for
favorite
sure.
my favorite sport now, it was basketball for the longest, but I think football is edging out basketball. I'm not even gonna cap. But to answer the question simply put, I like watching sports in general. That's something I just like. I just like watching sports. It doesn't even matter. Like I love watching sports. And don't let me put a bet on it. Then I'm really into that
Yeah,
motherfucker. So,
that's right.
I just like I love watching sports. I love watching sports.
We both know that. So you go sports or you have like
Yep.
hobbies? Or I guess watching
Watching
sports.
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 Yeah.
That's a hobby. Okay. Uh, Hobbies. I would say I would definitely kind of goes on your. I'm a big, huge music person, but I go to many concerts. So I've
Mm.
probably been at least 40 concerts in my whole lifetime. I mean, I'm named after a singer. I just grew up in a big in a music family, so definitely concerts. Races. I go to a lot of races nowadays. I'm a big race guy. You can either probably find me on the track or at a concert for sure. One of
Yep.
those. But like you said, watching sports and betting on sports. I mean, definitely that's up there too. But I would have to say, going to concerts and races probably are my two main, at least for right now, for sure. The last one is if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Easy for me. That's gotta be pizza, right? It's gotta be. If I want to be specific about it, give me a nice sausage and pepperoni pizza. I can eat that every day for the rest of my life. Fairly easy, and I'll be just fine. So no doubt about that. It'll be sausage pepperoni pizza.
Uh, I feel like a lot of people know me. Devon probably knows the answer to this one. I'd probably have to say hamburgers. I'm a big hamburger guy. No matter where I go, I usually get hamburgers. I'm a pretty plain person when it comes to eating and shit like that. So I would say I have to say hamburgers for sure.
With
Be
nothing
my
on them.
answer. That's right. Yeah, I said I'm a very plain person. Very plain person. Ketchup and maybe some bacon or cheese. That's about as far as I'll go.
Can't go
That's
wrong with a
right.
hamburger though. That's for sure.
That's right.
That's for sure.
All right. I mean, I
Oh,
guess we can go into the next kind of topic here.
you
We
wanna?
can go into. Yeah, I'll take the lead.
Okay.
We can talk about.
I'm thirsty.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm thirsty, y'all. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I know Sam. I don't know if Sam's that thirsty, but I'm thirsty as fuck to get into
Right.
this.
All right. Well, we can go into kind of our usually bigger topic of wrestling. We can start off with Raw. The major thing I was kind of pissed off about this week until yesterday and all that stuff. But start off with Seth was asking Cody to just decide whether he wanted to pick him or Roman, and it kind of sounded like Seth wanted him to pick him more than he did wanted him to pick Roman, which is kind of very interesting. I was telling Devon earlier. I said if I was in a position where I was champion and the guy who won the Rumble decided to go pick somebody else, I'd be happy. I'd be like, you know what? Hey, that's fine by me. The top guy in the world right now, I wouldn't want to face him. Shit. I mean, give me anybody else but that guy. But I'll let Devon go a little more into it if he wants to get into the nitty gritty of it.
I agree with everything you said to the T. Why are you begging? I mean, he's really begging. Pick me. Seth Rollins is begging Cody Rhodes. Pick me. You want to be a workhorse champion? Pick me. You want to be the people's champion? Pick me. People's champion. We're going to talk about that motherfucker later. Pick me. You want to do this? Why? Why? That makes no sense. And I get it. He's supposed to be Mr. I work for this title and all that. Dude, why is Seth Rollins asking Cody to face him? It just makes no sense. Like Sam just said, you are the top guy right now. You just won the Royal Rumble. And for Cody's sake, he just won it 2 years in a row. I don't want to face my man's Cody Rhodes right now. I don't want to face him. So, I didn't like it. I didn't like Seth asking him to be, face him. It is what it is. I get it. He's supposed to be Mr. Workman's champion. But I didn't like it. So,
I mean, as he kind of bring his dad into the whole mix of things too, where you want to go after Dusty's championship. This is what he was saying.
which honestly, what? How is that Dusty's championship? What? Maybe it's something I don't know. Let us know if you guys understand it. But
It also doesn't really make sense to where. I mean, at the end of the Rumble, it was pretty clear on Cody at 100 billion% wants to go after Roman. Like, I don't think nothing should change his mind. Nothing. I don't care what it is. You want to go? Roman just beat you last Mania and the grandest stage of them all. Your dream to win that title in the main event. Why would you? I would be like, no, I've already made my decision. Why would you even think? Why would you say, and he quote, I'll think about it. Why would you even think about it? I would be like, hell no.
Sam,
there's not a chance.
I'm so happy you brought that up, dude. I totally forgot that. Not only did he tell Seth he'll think about it, right? He pointed at Roman at the Rumble. Yeah. Do we not remember this? Do they think we forgot that? He literally pointed at Roman. Why is he thinking about Seth's offer? It just makes no sense, man.
I mean, should just walked away at that point. It really doesn't make any sense.
If I was Cody, I wouldn't even showed up to a Raw. I would have said, right. Nice. Yeah, I'm not coming to Raw tonight because there's no need for me. I know where I'm going.
Right. So, you already have the shot. There's nothing more you can take a little mini vacation at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Take the day off. No need for me to go to Raw.
It definitely, the whole segment didn't make any sense, but honestly, as you'll see later in the pod, that's not even the weirdest segment of the week. It gets way worse.
We're just at the tip of the iceberg. We promise you that. I guess I'll go ahead and lead us to the next segment here. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to SmackDown. But this promo does deserve some respect for sure. The CM Punk and Drew McIntyre promo, that was actually, that was good work. Obviously, me and Sam talked about it last pod, if you guys didn't see it. Just terrible luck, terrible luck with the Punk injury. It's tough, it really is. I think they were saying he's going to be out, 4 to 6 months?
4 or 6 months, yep.
It's unfortunate, but, he's come out there, he's talking about the kid with cancer. I'm not a huge fan of that, but whatever. He's using that, Speaking with emotion, like I said, the promo was really good on Punk and Drew's end. Punk's talking about, how this is just a bump in the road, He's had a lot of bump in the roads recently, but, put the emotion to it. The eyes are getting watery. Really good promo. Really good way to get his message across. And Drew comes out. Oh, my goodness. Drew comes out doing the strut, feeling good. Comes in the ring, tells Punk he prayed for times like this. He slept like a baby last night. I mean, that was just amazing. Just like I said, an all-around good promo. Whoever produced that promo, props to you. That was amazing. Like I said, Drew telling Drew telling Punk that he loves this. He loves that Punk is out. He loves that Punk can't compete. He loves that Punk is just at his lowest. And I loved it. Drew right now is on fire. Me and Sam talked about this last episode. The contract thing is weird, but Drew right now is on fire. In the ring, on the mic, everything. Drew is taking this opportunity to the next level. So at the end there, you even had Drew attack Punk. It was what it was. It didn't need to happen, but hey, whatever. Like I said, all around good segment, all around good promo. Drew and Punk hit it out the park.
For sure, there's not much else he said there. The only thing I was telling Devon earlier is the thing that didn't make sense. I don't know why Punk, when he went to hit Drew, he went to hit him with his arm that was in the sling.
Right.
Didn't really make any sense there. I don't know if he just forgot or he just said fucking. But if you have a hurt arm, you definitely don't think you'd want to try to punch a man with your arm in the sling. I don't know what he's thinking there, but it definitely was a pretty good promo from both guys for sure. But I'll let you go. You go into SmackDown. You got anything else about Raw you want to add to the table?
I got this about Raw. I guess with quick hitters on Raw. Judgment Day, they retained their title. Pat McAfee is on the commentary for Raw. That's not bad. It is what it is. I think everyone likes Pat McAfee. I don't think anybody dislikes him, so it is what it is. Am I forgetting anything? Big hitters?
It's gonna be a lot of traveling for Pat McAfee, though, I'll tell you.
Oh yes,
I know
that podcast and all
he's
that.
got to do his show he does it every day, I believe, right, on ESPN.
I should know this. I'm not sure.
Every day.
Where do they? Do you know what the real question is? Where do they film that?
I'm not sure where they film it, but I think he films like in. It's not where they used to anymore. I believe it's probably somewhere ESPN.
Oh, you didn't? Did they move? You sure about that?
I think they did move the studio.
Okay, he films it in Indiana.
Okay, is it like at a studio?
Yep.
Say, or?
Yep, at a studio. Pat McAfee Studio is at Indiana.
Does it say every day? I believe he does a show every day on ESPN. Pretty sure it's an everyday thing.
Pat McAfee show. See, I'm gonna have to look up his show schedule, but
right.
To go to your point though, he's a busy man. He's a busy man.
Lot of traveling. I'm sure he's got private jets and all that though, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be straight.
He'll be fine. The payday will be worth it.
Yeah, you're right. 3-hour daily sports talk.
Yep.
Okay.
Anything else? W edition though for the commentary team for sure.
Oh no, Pat McAfee is an amazing commentator. Like I said, that's why I said I don't think no one dislikes Pat McAfee. So
the W advertising for WWE as well with Pat McAfee because with all the ESPN, he goes a lot of places like Logan as well.
He does a lot. So you got Pat McAfee in your team. You got other eyes from the outside, like Sam just said.
Yep. For sure.
Anything else on Raw? You think you got?
No, nothing else I got. So.
All right, guys. Moving on to SmackDown. SmackDown, guys. SmackDown. Roman Reigns gets in the ring, cuts one hell of a promo. I mean, one hell of a promo on Seth, calling Seth his little brother, telling him he gets no pops. He gets no pops. I mean, Roman's just spitting fire. From where Roman began, everyone knows Roman was a terrible promo. I mean, Roman was a trash promo back in the day. But today, Roman Reigns is an amazing promo. This dude is just turning it around all the way. He gets his point across. He talks with swagger. He feels what he says. It's amazing. Like I said, Roman comes out, cuts a nice ass promo on Seth and Cody. Cody comes out to make his decision. He comes out, as Sam words, swagging,
Sure.
Comes down to the ring, asks them what they want to talk about, blah, 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 this and that. Everything's going good. Cody's going to tell Roman he wants to face him. And that's what he does. He tells Roman he wants to face him. He tells Roman how he wants that belt and how Seth was wrong. He literally said Seth was wrong about that belt. He said this is the belt he wants. This is the belt he deserves. This is the belt he's been working for. And this is the belt that he wants to take off Roman Reigns. But not at WrestleMania. Apparently he's talking about he's been consulting with people, the higher-ups, and that he's been consulting with one man individually that knows Roman Reigns so well. You all know by now it's the fucking Rock. So the Rock comes out, they do a stare down, and that's it. Then they announce later in the night that it's official for fucking WrestleMania that the Rock is going to be facing Roman Reigns for the title. I don't understand. Why would Cody Rhodes give away his shot? Do we not understand what? No one likes it, and no one likes it, and I love it. I love it, no one likes it. Me and Sam just talking about this before the pod. They got an insane amount of dislikes. I think it was at 200K or something like that. I mean, no one likes it. What? Oh my goodness. Why would Cody?
There's a whole movement going on with the.
Yes.
I wasn't, but some of the wrestlers were even in on this movement, and the board wasn't happy with the decision. I mean.
But no. That's the thing, though. The Rock's on the board, so it makes no sense. The Rock is literally on the board. Like I said, why would Cody Rhodes give up his shot to The Rock, though? It makes no sense. He literally just told Roman Reigns how much he wants that belt and how much he wants to beat Roman for it. But then he just gives it up to The Rock. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense, man.
I think the weirdest part to me is when he goes, I do want to face you. I do want to face you. But I don't want to do it at the grand stage as well in the main event of WrestleMania. I want to do it somewhere down the road. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, we could talk about this for the next 40 minutes of how much it just doesn't make any sense. I'm sure everybody, any wrestling fan could. It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense to anybody. But it just. I don't know. Understand why they would. I don't know. The words can't describe how weird it is.
Thank
it
you.
Just is so weird.
Like Sam just said, we could talk about this for another 30 minutes. You know, we won't, but it's just words just can't even. It's just such a terrible. Sam, I don't want to take this away from you, man. Tell them what you said. Do you remember what you said about Triple H? You know, what you said about Triple H about this decision?
Can't remember. I can't remember what did I say.
Dude, Sam said it perfectly, guys, before the pod, man. He said he's ashamed of Triple H for making a decision like this.
100%, yep.
I mean, and I
could know better.
I couldn't agree more because, like, that's such a shitty decision. I'm just sorry, it really is. Like I said, I'm so happy everyone, no one likes it. I'm so happy. Like I said, I'm pissed, you know, but I'm not too pissed because everyone understands that this is such a terrible decision. And me and Sam were talking about this too. They're gonna boo the fuck out of The Rock. He's cooked. He's done. They're gonna boo him. I don't know. Could I be wrong? Yes. But they're gonna boo this man to oblivion. Seriously. Like, I don't understand it. I mean,
in the Triple H line, you can almost compare him to when Vince would take people from NXT and then he would just run them straight to the ground. I mean, it's just, I don't know what they're thinking with this one. I mean, obviously, popularity-wise, The Rock versus Roman main event night 2. It'll definitely draw numbers, but I don't. Why Cody won the Rumble doing it then? That one doesn't make any sense either. They could have easily had Gunther win it and then him choose Seth, and then this could have been totally never happened, and then could have just done Rock versus Roman, Cody. You could have done something with them. I don't know.
Dude, I love how you bring that up, Sam. Guys, I haven't seen anyone say this, but I'm sure someone probably has. Me and Sam were just talking about this. Just have The Rock win the Rumble. Just have The Rock win the Rumble.
Yep.
Just have him come in at number 30. Seriously, I'm not joking. Just have him come in at number 30 and throw everyone over. I wouldn't have minded. Okay, Rock versus Roman. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But now,
it would have made sense. It would have made complete sense because you would have been, oh yeah, well, they want him to face Roman 100% easily.
And guys, look, I guess the question is, was this the plan all along, or is this the new plan because Punk is out? I guess that's the real question. But no matter what, don't have Cody give up his shot.
Right.
You couldn't think of nothing better than this. If this Rock thing was your plan B, you couldn't think of nothing better. Cody just giving up his shot? It makes no sense. It just makes no sense, man. I just.
Even the weird thing is, do you have The Rock beat Roman at Mania?
You can't. You can't, right?
I mean, they're both part timers at this point, so it's that. But even if if Rock is obviously way more part time than Roman, but
yeah.
If The Rock, I mean, Roman is literally built as the prestige of this belt is 100+ million. And if you have The Rock come in, a couple months, and you have him beat him, it just
makes no sense.
It wouldn't make sense, and I don't think it would look right to anybody. It definitely wouldn't look right.
Sam, they would boo the building down. The building would come crumbling. If Roman Reigns loses to The Rock.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
Let me ask you this, Sam. Now we didn't talk about this too much. Technically, right? Cody has to face Seth now.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, and then I guess what? They're gonna have Seth lose, right? I guess Seth has to lose, right?
You would think so.
There's no way Seth. Right. There's no way Seth could beat Cody, right? There's just no way.
I don't think Cody's gonna lose twice. I don't know what's gonna be main event I mean, I would assume that would probably be main event night
Night
one.
one. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Cody will probably be named in night one. Yep. And he's gonna.
Yeah, I definitely don't think you can have him lose.
He
That wouldn't
can't.
make sense.
He literally can't. I mean, that would make no sense. So, I guess Seth. Don't get us wrong. I think Sam agrees with me on this. Seth was losing the belt at Mania anyway because it was going to be Punk, so he was going to lose the belt anyway.
100%.
But it is what it is. Seth had a good run. Don't get us. I think Seth had a good run. It was what it was. He set the belt up just right, just like he was supposed to. So Cody could definitely take that on. It's just why like this. Like I said, honestly, I don't know. I don't really mind Seth versus Cody. I don't. But why like this? Why like this? Man, it's so bad.
Another good take that we haven't talked about is what if Punk didn't get hurt and they were gonna do Punk versus Seth, and then they still had Cody win the Rumble, but then they wanted to do Rock versus Roman? What would you do with Cody at that point then? There's no belt for him to go after it then.
And that's why I feel like this had to be. It's so weird how this happened, but I feel like this had to be Plan B. This had to be the little bit. Like I said, it's a terrible Plan B, but it's an awful Plan B. But I guess this had to be their Plan B. This had to be. That's my best assumption. So
I think it almost has to be as well.
I don't know. Like I said, it's just stuck in my head, Sam. Cody really, this man really said, "I want that belt, just not right now."
The fact that the fact that he just shook The Rock's hand and he said, here you go. Here's my title opportunity.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and take it. I don't want it at this time, quote unquote.
Right. That's the thing, right? Let's say Rock wins. Okay, let's just say The Rock wins, right? Now Cody has to beat The Rock for it. He didn't even get his payback on Roman Reigns. Like, it just makes no sense. No matter how you split it, it makes no sense, man.
And Roman's gonna be gone. If Roman, the minute he loses that belt, he's gonna
take the longest.
Hiatus. He's gonna be gone until next Mania, I believe, probably.
I agree too. He deserves it. So I wouldn't even mind it.
But, I know we didn't have this in the notes, but I don't know if you watched anything about the Logan Paul and the Kevin Owens. They kind of had a good little promo on the SmackDown as well.
I seen that.
There's some funny little jokes in there. I thought when Logan was like, "You gotta back up from me. You're not smelling the grays," and he goes, "I actually bathed in Prime before I came out here." And he goes, "It must have not been the cherry freeze because that flavor is absolutely delicious." He goes. Obviously, those two are gonna have a rematch at WrestleMania. Probably be a no holds barred somewhere.
No, break it. Hey, I seen something, Sam. The rumor is that Logan's already booked for Chamber, so it's probably gonna be at Chamber.
I can see that.
So.
It's definitely probably gonna be a no DQ or something like that,
right.
so where they can use the Nux, something like that.
I don't know how.
There was also a funny backstage promo. I don't know if you've seen it with Logan and the ref where he walked.
I seen that. He gave him the belt.
That was a pretty funny little promo he did there as well.
That was nice. I was gonna say though, to your point about them facing, dude, how does Logan get out of this one?
It's a good question.
I can't think of anything.
I don't think you can have Logan. I feel like Logan has to keep the belt.
Right.
Maybe they do another little thing and then they rematch again at Mania. I could see them doing that.
3 times.
This is WWE we're talking about.
I know it. Like you said, this is their little. This is what they do. But I'm not a huge fan of the 3 match.
Even if they have Kevin somehow win the belt, I think they're probably gonna have Logan come
right back. Some shit.
Yep. Try to get another rematch in there at Mania.
They could.
I think Logan having the belt is just too good for business, right? Him having the belt is really good.
I agree. Like I said, I agree with everything you said, man. Like I don't want him to lose it right now. No, it's just I wouldn't be mad. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't care, but it's just too. Like you said, it's too good. It's a match. It's a match made in heaven. So.
I think he's got to keep the belt to at least till Mania.
He's got to walk into Mania the champion. He's got to.
Oh, for sure. The press they would get just off him, the belts and everything is just.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. He needs to walk in and out. He needs to walk in and out. No
Oh, for
cap.
sure. Yeah, I don't know. You could.
Right. Now, what you could do is have him lose that backlash. Then no one would care. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Have him lose that backlash or whatever. But I think him walking in and out of Mania as U.S. champion, I think it's a dub. No
Oh, I
cap.
think it is too. But like you said, I don't know how they. You definitely don't want Kevin to just. Kevin Owens is a great wrestler.
That's what I'm
Obviously, you don't want him
saying.
to. You don't want his prestige to go down to nothing. You know, he loses 3 back-to-back matches to Logan. I mean,
Yeah, that's
I
not a
think
good
they're
look.
a little dirty or cheating in a way, but
That's unfortunate though, Sam. That's what they're gonna have to do, right? To save him, you know what I'm saying? They're all
right.
gonna have to be, cheating. So
I
I
mean, if
mean,
Logan goes, if he truly goes full time, I mean that's. I mean, I don't have a problem with him keeping the belt for
he's
the
too busy.
foreseeable future.
He's just too busy.
I did see rumors that he wants to go full time, so we'll
That's
see.
true. Uh,
We will see. Only time will tell.
there you go. There you go.
But
Oh man.
I can lead into the next. The next one is Bailey kind of had a promo where she came out with I can't even think of the name. You watch more of
Oh,
the
damage control.
highlights of the
Oh,
damage control. Yeah,
do you remember the locker room segment though? You should say that one first if you
I
remember
did
that.
see that
Yep.
where she was. They were all discussing, and she was
Yep.
listening in the corner or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I did see that. And then they all kind of went to the ring. I don't know if you probably know more than you. If you want to discuss like what the beginning of it was, if you want to.
Oh, pretty much so. Like I said, Billy comes out. She already heard what EO and the Kabuki Warriors. That name is awful, by the way. She already heard what EO and the Kabuki Warriors were saying about her. If I'm correct, they've been talking about her for weeks now. But the story is a good story. It's nothing special, but it's a nice story. I definitely like where it's going. They come out. Bailey talks about who she wants and this and that. Um, and then I'll let you continue. Bailey starts speaking Japanese.
That's right. She basically tells them like she's been understanding what they've been saying, how they've been talking trash behind her back and all that, and that basically escalates to her getting jumped by them as well.
Which
And
I
then
loved.
they kind of do a beat down, kind of beat the shit out of her, and then obviously that entices to her choosing uh, EO at Mania, and
Yeah.
uh,
What you think?
I thought it was a good promo for sure. I definitely liked the whole where they were talking Japanese, and then she said she understood. I said that was probably my highlight of it for sure. That was a good promo. I mean, obviously everybody kind of like we talked about in the last episode. We knew kind of that she was probably gonna pick her for Mania, but as I'm pretty sure you said that they were gonna kick her out somehow, and we all kind of saw that one coming. But I thought the promo was pretty good for sure.
I definitely agree with you, man. Hey, you guys heard it here first. Me and Sam, hey, we
Yes.
did that now. But yeah, I definitely did think I did not think it was gonna happen this fast. I mean, like a week later? Jeez.
Right.
I see. I'm not mad at it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. Like you said, Sam, the highlight of the promo was her speaking Japanese to them. That was fire. I liked that a lot. She's says her little thing, and Io did a good job. She's like, oh,
Right.
like
No,
they were like right, they were all like, whoa, that was cool. I liked that a lot. So
definitely unique. Whoever thought of that pitch.
there you go. Whoever produced that promo, fire, because that was good. And Bailey fights back at the end there, and I'll see you at WrestleMania, EO, and boom, perfect.
Right.
I mean, picture perfect. So
Right.
we all know that that Bailey pop is going to be crazy. That Bailey pop going to be crazy. So
I think, like we said too. I think Bailey's definitely, like we said, she's gonna get her Mania moment. I think she's no doubt in my mind, 100%.
oh, no doubt about it. And guess what? Everyone's gonna love it.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone's gonna love
For
it.
sure. Like we said before, she definitely deserves a. I don't know if she's gotten her big. I don't think she's gotten
Yeah,
a solo big
Nope, I
Mania.
don't think so.
She got her little thing with Sasha, and then when they won the tag belts, which was good, but
Right.
she definitely hasn't gotten her solo thing yet. So I think she 100% wins that.
Yeah, Bailey. Hey, keep going, guys. This nice little segment you got going, nice little story you got going on. Just gotta hold it up for another, 60, 90 days. So we'll be looking forward to that for sure.
That's right. I didn't watch any of the highlights for this, but I saw there was like a four-way between. It was Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. I think
Oh yeah.
there's a couple other tag teams in the mid. They are
Yeah.
they're pushing Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne to the maximum right now, though. I think this is their second week in a row. I think of them
Yeah.
winning a tag match.
I don't know. I believe they're doing number one contender for the tag titles right now. I think Raw.
So.
I think on Raw it's going to be a fatal four on Raw too. So I'll be interested to see who wins that one. DIY should win it, even though they just lost. But hey, who knows? Like you said, they are pushing Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. It's cool. It's whatever. I'm not too much into it, but hey, his name is Pete Dunne again, so I can't be mad at that.
That's right. I think whoever does get the title shot at Mania, I think Priest and Finn will hold it until Mania, but I think they're definitely probably gonna lose it at Mania.
They're not making it past Mania. I agree with you 1,000%, dude. They're not making it past Mania. There's no way.
They had their Judgment Day kind of had its yearly long. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna beat Rhea. I don't think. I mean,
No one's beating Rhea, and no one should beat Rhea either. No one should beat Rhea.
But I think Judgment Day kind of had their yearly long where they were the top dogs. I think it kind of slowly comes to an end at Mania for sure.
Sam, this not our notes, but dude, we should talk. We should have a little segment on this right now. Honestly, when does Priest cash in, man?
That's a very good question. He's only got what? It's
right May, right? I think May. I think you got till May or some shit like that, don't you?
Pretty damn soon.
Right. I think Money in the Bank. Let me see. Money in the Bank 2024, right?
I believe he does. Will he have time a little bit after Mania, or is it before Mania where he has to?
I'm not sure how it even goes, but yeah.
I'm not sure either.
Isn't
Money in the Bank in like June, July?
For some reason, I thought it was in May.
It could be May. Yeah, I know it's like one of the early summer pay-per-views.
Oh no, it's July here. Yep, it's July.
Okay,
it's July.
So he's gonna have a little time if he doesn't. I mean, I don't think he's gonna do it at Mania. I mean, maybe he does it at Mania, but
I'll tell you one thing.
I don't know who would. I don't think it's gonna be against Rock or Cody for sure. I don't.
Okay. So if it's neither of them, then who? It's got look. Think about it like this though. It has to be Cody.
Do you really do that to Cody though? I mean,
he's not. Sam, think about it though. You think Damian Priest gonna cash it on the Rock or Roman Reigns?
I can't see that happening.
Okay, so it has to be Cody. It has to be Cody. So Damian Priest is gonna have to cash it on Cody. God, oh no!
Maybe that's kind of how they get Cody going back after the other title. Maybe he loses.
That's so
that
bad though. But look, check this out. This is even worse. Priest might have to lose. He might have to fail his cash in.
Yep.
And that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. But look, me and Sam, I think you agree with me, Sam. We assume Cody's gonna win the title from Seth at Mania, right?
Oh, 100%. Seth has to lose.
Seth has to lose. Like we said earlier, we thought Seth was gonna lose anyway, no matter what. Right. But check this out though. Priest, as we just said, only got till July to cash his mug in. He's not cashing in on Roman. He's not cashing in on Rock. He's not cashing in on either of those guys. So it have to be Cody. And now we get to this part right here. Do you have Cody lose the belt for Damian Priest? I mean, that's just insane. I don't know about that one. I don't know. But like I said, I don't want to see Priest lose it either, so I don't know.
Honestly, I think this is another one of those with WWE where they don't know what's going on and they didn't plan for this shit and that this is all just and now they're kind of stuck in a pickle. They don't know what to do themselves. They have no idea.
Guys, I love how you said that. That's so funny, dog. This is literally one of those situations like you just said. Like, what do you do? What do you do? And like I said, Priest deserves one run. I think he does.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
But do you
and he can't. I don't think Priest can be one of those guys where he cashes in and fails. He's not that character. He's not like a Zack Ryder or The Miz or somebody that makes sense that they shouldn't. Anybody who cashes in should win. I mean,
right.
I mean, that's a waste if they don't. but I don't see Priest is such a big dude. It wouldn't make any sense to me. I mean, it'd just be dumb.
And that's why it would be messed up that he would have to lose. I think, dude. Do you see him pinning Cody 1, 2, 3 to the mat?
I mean, I could see it. I definitely could.
Okay.
I mean, I could see it.
Okay.
But I could see it, but I don't think it'll happen though. I don't think it'll happen.
See,
I agree with you. I think Priest would be. I think he could be a good. He'd have a lot of good matches with people with the.
He would,
for sure.
and his reign wouldn't have to be long.
Right.
So, I don't know.
It's a good question though. I don't know what you do with him.
Me either, man.
He's been. I mean, the thing is, he's baited that he's cashing in so many times down. I mean, countless times.
Honestly, now where they're at, they should have been did it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, 100%.
I was
WWE is probably kicking themselves right now that they should have just.
They should have did it. They should have been did it.
Yeah, because now they're stuck in a pickle.
Yep.
Even like we said, even themselves, they probably don't know what to do now.
I would hate to be in that booking room. I'll tell you that.
It's very unfortunate, for sure. Anything else you want to say about SmackDown? I don't know if there's really anything else to talk about.
Not that I can remember. Nothing important, at least to me and Sam.
Right.
I don't think anything else.
Other than that promo, SmackDown was not very good. I mean, I think there was only like three matches. I think something like that. There was a women's match in there.
I would say, yeah. You know what? I'll go ahead and announce this. Well, not announce this. Bring this up. Jay Cargill and Braun Breaker were on SmackDown. You know, they were contemplating their contract with SmackDown. I would like to see both of them on SmackDown. Honestly, I don't think Braun Breaker's gonna do it. Braun Breaker might go Raw, but I wouldn't mind both of them on SmackDown. I would not mind. But another thing I want to bring up: Tiffany Stratton debuted. That was pretty good. She's actually on SmackDown. They actually already said it. So I think Tiffany Stratton would be great on SmackDown for sure. So.
For sure. I think another guy, Odyssey Jones, he got drafted, I think, when they did the whole draft, and I haven't seen him on either Raw or SmackDown, so I don't really know what they've been doing with him. He's a great wrestler, for sure.
Do you remember Gable Stevenson? Whatever his name is?
Yeah.
He got drafted too, right? To Raw?
He did, yeah, I'm pretty sure he did too. Yeah, the former wrestler or whatever that they recruited.
He's not doing anything.
For sure. It's probably another one of those things where WWE just went with the flow, and then what do we do? What do we do with these guys now that?
Right, we picked them. So what do we do now?
Yeah,
one of those. Yeah.
I don't know if we did. Did we ever talk about? I can't remember if we talked about WWE being moving to Netflix for Raw.
We did not talk about that.
We can talk about that if you want. If you want to add a little.
Yeah, I'll start. I think it's a hell of a W. Going to Netflix that's big time, and not only going to Netflix, going to a streaming platform for your show, your weekly show. That's crazy. Hey, like I said, I don't have Netflix currently, but I might have to cop it. Now, do I see myself watching Raw? Yeah, I don't know about that one. But, right. I mean, just to have a catalog, watch it here and there, skim through it. I mean, that's a W for Netflix. It really is. And one of those win-win situations. A W for Netflix and a W for Raw. They both benefit hugely off this. So many people, millions of people are going to subscribe, to Netflix because Raw's on there. So, 100%. Hey, great deal for both ends for sure.
I think it's honestly a great deal. The only worrisome I have is Netflix loves to up their prices. So I don't know with the addition of WWE, if they're gonna raise it like $10 more. Say if you want the WWE plan, you're gonna have to pay $35 a month or something like along the lines like that. That's my only worrisome there. But other than that, I did see news that they're finally WWE Network was still a thing overseas. They still had that,
right?
But now with this, they're officially shutting it down. So everything.
What?
Gonna go to, yeah.
I did not see that. So WWE Network is officially getting
down. Yeah, shut down for good. Yep. Which it makes you kind of think that after, I believe I saw Peacock, their deal ends, I think next 2 or 3 years. I could see them moving the whole library over to
Netflix.
Yep.
That's gonna be interesting if they do that, yo. Just move everything to Netflix.
Yep. Netflix pay-per-views,
Sheesh.
everything. Yep.
Sam, I hate you, dude. You brought up such a good point. They're
Yep.
probably really gonna do that price thing,
Oh,
right?
they easily will.
It'll
I
be
mean, I
like,
think it's for the average. I think it's like 17, 18 right now. If you just want
yep.
like Netflix, I mean, it's expensive.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think they do still got that like that $10 one or
Right.
whatever, but it's so
Yeah,
bad. The ads are
Yep.
you probably get like 3-minute ads in between your
Yep.
movies. Oh god, it's
Yep.
probably
And they're
terrible.
Like 2 minutes. To like
Right,
2 minutes,
it's probably
2 minutes
trash.
Yep. So that's
It's
what
probably like
I'm
every
saying
10
about it.
minutes too. So it's
Oh
yuck. Yeah.
but definitely, I mean, who doesn't have Netflix these days? It's definitely one. It's
I know.
main. Well, yeah, it's definitely the main streaming as well.
Nah, for sure.
For sure. But no, it's. I think it's a win-win for everybody as long as the prices don't skyrocket to the moon.
I think me and you both know, Sam. I think you're right on that, buddy. I think you're right on that.
But I think that's anything else you want us. Any other ideas wrestling wise you can talk about?
Actually, I do. The We Want Cody. I don't think we dug deep into that.
The
I just
movement, yep.
yeah, I just wanted to add one thing. For me at least, my opinion on the We Want Cody and whatnot trend. It's cool. It's whatever. I'm very interested to see if they're gonna listen to it. Us, regular Joes, fans, W Universe, whatever you want to call us. Hey, we typing in We Want Cody. I'm cool with that. But I don't know. Call me what you want. If you disagree with me, I would love to hear your thoughts. What's up with the wrestlers? What? Like, I don't know. You got Ricochet and stuff, and so many other people. Ricochet's the only one I can remember off the top of my head, but you got these wrestlers saying we want Cody and all that. I don't know. Like, I get it, you're supporting a coworker, but to me, it's kind of like ill. Like, why would you do that? Like, the fans, you see what I'm saying? The fans are already doing it enough. You don't need to do that. But hey, I get it. It is what it is. Support your buddy, but the We Want Cody movement, this is serious. I think it was trending number one, I think, all day yesterday. I can't wait to see what Triple H does about this.
I mean, I don't really. I mean, I don't think they do anything about it. Honestly, it's their plan. They're gonna go on with the Rock and Roman. I think it's best for business
Wow.
in Triple H's eyes.
So-
I think they go along with it.
You don't see them shifting, huh? Not a chance?
I don't think so. It would
Wow.
just make it would just make the whole thing even look worse.
That's
I
a good
think
point.
I think they have to stick to their guns at this point. I think if they want to do Rock versus Roman and they want to make Cody look like the biggest idiot in the world, I think they gotta stick to it. They can't go
Okay.
back now.
That's a bold statement right there.
You cannot go back now.
That's a good point, though. Right? It would make it look worse. It would make it look like, yeah, you was wrong, type stuff. So,
And do you really want to tell The Rock that like, oh, we're actually gonna go with Cody now? I mean, I don't know. That's
that's a good point. I cannot deny. That's a great point, man.
that'd be big balls to
I
tell the fucking head of TKO. I mean, that we're not gonna go with you now because we're gonna listen to the fans.
Guys,
I don't see him doing it.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't hold it this in. Like I said earlier, The Rock just going back. The Rock, gonna get booed. But guys, do you think The Rock for the next 3 months just ignores all the boos? There's no way he can ignore all the boos, right? No way. Do you think he comes out if you smell every next 3 months and just like acts like he's not getting booed? I don't see it, dude. I don't know.
As we were saying, this next SmackDown at The Rock, I don't know if he's going to be at the next SmackDown, but whenever The Rock comes out next, it's going to be very interesting to see what the crowd does.
I think he already got booed at a live event.
I'm sure he probably did. But it's tough times out here. I don't know. It was a really weird week of segments for sure.
It really was.
All around.
It really
All
was.
around. But anything else?
Nah, I don't
No?
think I got anything else for wrestling.
All right. Another little topic I put in there for we could talk about is how with the baseball seasons coming up, I kind of just put in there the whole no salary cap for baseball is kind of just kind of wild. I feel like to anybody, it's the only sport that really doesn't have a salary cap. I mean, these big market teams like New York Yankees, LA Dodgers, I mean, they can sign these huge contracts. I mean, like 20 years damn near worth. I mean, and they're the size of like these teams, they can just have 5-star hitter after 5-star hitter. It just doesn't really make any sense. I don't know if it really. I think the MLB really has to make it so there's a salary cap in the baseball. I mean, it's just gotta be fair. If a team like I don't know, Milwaukee, say Milwaukee, we don't have that salary cap, so obviously we're not gonna be able to sign any of these big guys. I mean, you seen Otani's contract is
Ridiculous.
it's insane. He's literally gonna get paid until
Forever.
yeah, he's gonna be
Right.
set. His whole family's gonna be set.
His family's gonna be set.
Right. And he can only, like I tell people, he can only pitch. He's only gonna be able to pitch for the next couple of years. You cannot hit and pitch. Your body just won't. It can't handle it. So he's only gonna be able to pitch for the next 5 years, if he's lucky. And then that's it. I mean, I don't know. The whole no salary cap for baseball is it's definitely whack for sure. For sure. I don't know if you want to say anything.
I definitely do. I'm definitely I'm baseball. That's probably like the last thing I pay attention to. One of these years, I do see myself getting into it. Obviously by default, Cubs and White Sox fan. But hey, check this out though. When the other day, when Sam told me that the MLB got no salary cap, I was amazed. Like I know you probably don't hit it now, but I couldn't believe what he was telling me. I'm like, what? That's literally cheating. Because it is. It's literally cheating. Like Sam just said, a team like Milwaukee, they're out of luck. Sorry, buddy. Like, what can you do? If you don't have this, if you're not a main town like Chicago, LA, New York, you're just kind of just out of luck. Like, it makes no sense. So I couldn't believe when Sam told me the MLB has no salary cap. That's got to change. I don't know if they're talking about that. I don't know. Hey, I don't know, but hey, MLB fans. Hey, if you're trying to get to MLB, become a fan of one of the LA teams, one of the New York teams. I'll tell you that right now. Oh my goodness.
That's right. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to go about that. Just thought that it's an interesting topic for sure.
It really is.
We could bring up MLB whenever down the road, whenever it starts. But I just thought that was an interesting topic for sure.
I agree.
I also wanted to bring in. We just had the NASCAR Clash of the Coliseum, which I was telling Devon if he didn't. It was so basically the NASCAR Clash is where they rent out. Well, they build the track inside of the It's where they hold the Rose Bowl. I think it's where they hold the Rose Bowl. It's like a football field, but they make a little track inside of it, and they run it's like their preseason race. Nothing count, no points or anything like that count. But they just had that. It was supposed to be on Sunday, but due to the rain, they couldn't do it, so they got pushed back to Saturday. But Saturday, the thing where it became in a pickle, they said Saturday's activities for practice and all that were going to be free to the public. So you didn't have to have a ticket to come in. Anybody could
What?
Yep.
So I could have walked in there.
Huh?
I could have walked in there.
Yeah, it was going to be free to the public for the practice and qualifying in these little heat races. But since they had the Sundays got rained out, they pushed it back to Saturday. So the whole event became free to the public then. So they basically had to refund everybody who purchased tickets. They had to refund for the event. So NASCAR had zero profit on anything other than I'm sure they had merchandise and stuff like that. But and they pay to make this. This isn't just a racetrack that's there all year. They pay to make this because it's a football field. So they pay to make this racetrack, and basically the rain just fucked them up, and now they made it. It was just a free event for everybody.
Wow.
Which they still didn't fill as many seats as they should have. But I don't know if they go back there next year with this, because I don't know. I'm sure the profits were just down the drain. I mean, making it free to the public for sure. But
this is the first time like anything like this ever happened.
Like the event or just like being.
Like getting them making it free.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure this is probably the first ever like NASCAR like free to the public. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but I don't know. I don't really. I think this is probably the last year that maybe they put it on next year, but I'm sure. I mean, they probably made zero not of money from this event, but I just want to add that in there. I mean, it's definitely interesting that they made the whole event just free to the public. I definitely,
That is
from a
very interesting.
business standpoint, I don't know if I'd do that, but it's definitely interesting for sure, to say the least.
Okay, free to the public. Shout out to
Yeah.
NASCAR. I know their pockets hurting though. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, for sure. And they have to like demolish, you know what I mean? They gotta undo it too, right? I mean, starting this.
Oh,
week,
so they got paid. Right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So they got paid to do that.
They gotta pay for the whole thing, you know. So I'm sure that's a lot of money out of NASCAR's out of their pocket for sure.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, so that's very unfortunate.
Speaking of money out of people's pockets, go ahead and transition to the NBA here. Guys, the year is 2024, and man, I shit you not, these injuries are getting insane. You got Joel Embiid, dude towards meniscus. I mean, dude, like Jesus. I don't know if dude's gonna finish a season ever. He literally plays every other game, every 2 games, just for this reason. Dude's towards meniscus, so I don't know. I think they said they're considering bringing him back later in the year. He's getting surgery, so hey, shout out, good luck to them. The playoffs start in what, like 3 months? So 2 months. So hey, good luck to the Sixers. They're not doing anything anyway, but
Did you see the video of of the injury?
I did not. Did you?
Yeah. It was just really unfortunate time. I think Joel went for, I don't know if he went for the ball or somewhere along the line he fell, and then I think a player fell on top of him and landed right
on his knee.
Yeah, so it's just nothing was on purpose. Obviously, it's
right,
just
right.
very. If he wouldn't have fell for the ball or anything like that, he probably
Dang, I did not.
Wouldn't have happened.
I did not see someone fell on it.
Yeah, yeah. So the player just landed wrong and. Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah, you always hate those. Like you said, there's nothing you can do about those. You just get landed on. You know, you get stepped on or whatever. There's just nothing you can do. Yikes. Yeah, the 76ers, I mean, guys, we all know Joel Embiid, what, he had that 70-pointer? I mean, he is them. He is the 76ers. So, let's see. 76ers are 30-18 right now. Wow, 30-18. They're the 5th seed. Woo! They gotta play these next 2 months, or what I'm assuming. I can't wait to see when he comes back. But man, they might fall. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I heard somebody said their record of when they're playing with Embiid and when they're not playing without Embiid is pretty bad though. Like,
is it?
I'm pretty sure they're negative without Embiid.
I'm not surprised. I mean, he is the franchise. So.
Oh, 100%.
They got the Pacers right behind them. The good thing is for them though, they got a 3.5 game gap between them and the Pacers, so that gives them time. You know, they gives them some time. They can hold up with that, but Sixers might be stuck at 5. Now, oh, you know what though? The Knicks lost Julius Randle. I forgot to put that. I didn't even have that in my notes. Julius Randle separated his shoulder, so that's another injury there. The Knicks might have to be very careful. I think they won the other day. I think they beat the Lakers. The other day. So. Knicks got to hold up too. Yeah, Knicks and Sixers, they might flip flop 4 and 5 while these injuries are occurring. That's for sure.
Yeah, I just looked it up. The Sixers are 4-10 without Joel Embiid. So it's not. They're about 50%, but it's definitely. Tyrese Maxey was hooping the other day though.
I think he was 50, right?
Joel. Yeah, he was hooping. He might take the leader role of that team. And hopefully, we'll see what he can do with them.
Like I said, they got to watch out for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton. I think Tyrese Halliburton just got back. I think he was hurt too. So
they definitely had a lot of injuries on the Sixers.
They definitely do. And they need a piece too to be competitive, honestly. But yeah, like I said, they might be lucky with Julius Randle being out. That's for sure. guys, something that's dear to me. This next injury, the last one on the list here. Uh, Zach LaVine is out for the season. He's getting surgery on his foot, the foot that he injured earlier in the season. I think Zach LaVine has played his last game as a Chicago Bull. I think in the summer he will indeed be traded. Where? I don't know. For what? Might not be pretty for Bulls fans. But I don't think Zach LaVine should be a Bull or will be a Bull, honestly. I think the time to run his course. We gave this man $50 million a year for 5 years. So, smart ass us. He's a number two. He's a number two. He really is. He's not going to take your team to the finals. He's going to help your team make the finals. So, he's a number two. And whoever team he goes to and be that number two on, ooh, they're going to be good. And Zach LaVine is a hell of a player. I mean, defense, he's not a defense guy, so don't expect that. But this man will give you 40. And he will. And he's been number one since he's been on our team. So I can't wait to see him be a number two. I'm going to be happy for him wherever he goes. But I truly believe Zach LaVine is done as a Bull. The injury sucks for us as Bulls and him. I know he loves the game. He loves to play. It sucks, man. He's been hurt the last 2 years, I think. Just in and out, in and out, in and out. That's what she said. But, yeah, I think Zach has played his last game. I hope he gets better. I hope he gets back to 100% next season. And I hope whoever trades for him gives us something good in return. Any comment on the injuries or anything like that?
No, I mean, I feel like the whole Zach LaVine is just kind of unfortunate for you guys more than anything now. It's just, it definitely kind of, I don't know about you, but I think it decreases the value of him. I mean, he's definitely injury prone.
Yep.
He's definitely still a solid player for sure. I don't know. I just don't know what you guys are gonna get for him.
We're not gonna get much. It sucks. You're right. We're not gonna get much. So, yeah. Shout out Zach LaVine, I guess. Hope he gets better, man.
I mean, Chicago definitely has a very solid young group of guys. So I mean, Kobe White is easily.
Most improved player. You're here to hear first. Kobe White is the most improved player. If he doesn't win the award, BS. That's all I got to say.
No, I don't have anything else to really say anything about that. Injuries are definitely
they suck.
Coming to this year for sure. But that's just the NBA for you.
There you go. You want to lead into this next NBA segment?
Yeah. The last NBA thing is the Bucks have been on. I think we're 1-4 since Doc Rivers has showed up to the team. Obviously, I don't want to take it too far, too fast. I mean, it could just be obviously it's going to take time for a coach and a team to get chemistry going. I mean, it's not going to be perfect right away, but we were playing pretty spotless before Doc Rivers. So I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We beat Dallas, which I mean that's a good win, but we just lost to the Jazz tonight, which is definitely unfortunate. So I don't know what's going on there, but I'll tell you one, Doc Rivers better get on Keen pretty quick because here in Milwaukee we have a very fine thing of if you're a coach and you're doing shitty, well we're gonna toss your ass to the curb. You better not make fun of Giannis's brother because if you start yelling at him, then your ass is grass really good.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that Bucks.
You do not poke fun at Giannis's brother.
Hey, you don't talk to him or nothing. No one talks. Don't even talk to him. Don't even talk to him. That situation with Dawg is crazy. I don't know if you've seen this, Sam. Damian Lillard did say he's distracted. He said he's going through the divorce and new team, new city, his kids. He's worried about. I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah, he even admitted that he knows stuff's going on in his life right now. So that's probably why he's not playing Dame ball. Right. It's crazy because he still had he's had his Dame games. Like he's had his good games, but they're not consistent right now.
Right.
And I think that's why everything's not going the best for y'all because. I mean, y'all traded for him for a reason. Y'all didn't need him, but I mean, he's Damian Lillard at the end of the day.
Right.
So I think
Giannis needed another teammate for sure.
For sure.
I think You got to keep Giannis happy. I mean, for sure. And this is
Yeah.
only the first. This is only year one of this. I mean, you can't. You can't expect. I mean, yeah, we're expecting. I mean, they're gonna make the playoffs. Obviously, are we gonna go all the way? I don't know.
I'm not gonna
We definitely
lie.
have the team. We definitely have the team to do it, but I don't know.
You know what's so crazy, Sam? Everyone agrees that the Bucks are struggling, but you guys are second seed. I'm looking right now. You guys are 33-17, the second seed East, but you guys are struggling. What do you think about that? That's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Cause just wait till you guys get it together. The league is cooked. The league. I think the only people that can beat y'all is the Celtics.
Right. And I think I told you a couple of months ago, even like I think it was like 2 months ago, Dame was saying we're not even close to what we should be, and that was when they were on they were on a winning spree, and he said we're not even close. I don't even we're not even close to what the chemistry we could be at. That was 2 months ago, so I mean,
the Bucks are just got. Everyone should hope, besides Sam, everyone should hope they don't get it together because when the Bucks get it together, oh my God. The league better watch out.
we definitely have a solid team. So I mean, but like I said, if we don't go to the finals this year, I don't know. I mean,
like you said, man, it's year one. Like you said,
right? There's plenty of time to come for sure, for sure. Anything else you want to talk about the NBA this week?
I think that's the big things I had. I don't think anything else for me.
Can't think of anything else for the NBA. Yeah.
Okay. Want to lead to our bet recaps?
Yeah. I'll go ahead for sure.
Give you guys a little bet recaps for this week, and we'll be out of here.
I think my main one was I did it I think it was on Monday. I did LeBron and Luca. Made them as a combo deal. I think I put 20 on it, 160. So that was a good win. I had a couple other duds. I think you did. You tailed with me. We did the DeMar DeRozan taco with
Yes, that was a good dub right there, Sam.
Yep.
Sam with a great dub right there for sure.
We both tailed that one. DeMar was looking a little rough, but he picked it up in the fourth. I think
he scored like 11 points. Yeah, he scored like 11 points in the fourth quarter. Crazy.
He picked it up. But I hit 75 on that one, so that was a pretty good win for sure.
That was a good hit.
Other than that, I won $30 off the couple NASCAR yesterday, but
okay, all right.
I did a little special with Giannis and Caitlin Clark, which was they had to get 67 points. They got 86, but unfortunately, I tailed it with LeBron's more assists, and he only got.
Oh, LeBron sold you?
Yeah, yep.
How many did he have?
He had 5. He needed 9.
Oh my God! He sold you bad.
And the thing was, he hit like the last 4 games before that too. So.
Oh, who they facing? I gotta know this.
They faced the Knicks.
He couldn't get 9.
He couldn't get. I think I think he got like 4 in the second half too. So even if
he was 1. Yeah, he was just.
Yeah, he got like 1 in the first half, which is unfortunate.
That combo hitting was crazy. I didn't like that combo. I didn't like it, but wow,
I think
they hit 80. Wow.
Yeah, Giannis dropped like 44. That I think.
Now who they facing?
I think Giannis. That was the Dallas game that they.
How much did Luka have that game?
I'm not sure.
Was it? Do you know it was a close game?
I think it was. I think it was a high scoring game. I know that. It's definitely a high scoring game.
Let's see.
I don't know how close it was.
I'm definitely intrigued in that game. 129-117. Luka dropped 40. Golly Wally. But it did not matter. Oh my God, y'all with 48 burger.
Yeah,
Dame with a 30 piece. I mean, come on.
There you go.
So.
Yeah, I figured that line. I feel like it was probably an easy line. I mean, I feel like Caitlin Clark. I don't know if you know that. I mean, we've talked about her before.
Yes,
yeah,
we have.
For sure.
I know her.
She averages about 40 a game, probably. So I figured if all Giannis had to do is at least put up 30.
Caitlin Clark, the future Indiana Fever, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. So. Hey, guys, get your Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever jerseys. Get those ready. Get those ordered. Right now, yes, you can literally get them right now. Just go ahead and get them right now. Whatever. Just make it. Just make it. Just get it because she's going to be drafted. So.
It's going to be Caitlin Clark County.
There you go.
As soon as she gets drafted.
Right. Then might as well call them the Caitlin Clark Fever.
She literally is a cyborg. It's insane.
She is amazing, man. She's amazing.
Insane. But other than that, I mean, it was okay. It was an okay week for betting for sure.
Okay, for me, didn't do much. I tailed Sam's Collins and DeMar DeRozan taco. That was a great hit, insane hit for Sam right there. And then I did one yesterday. Man, this one hurt my soul. De'Aaron Fox over yesterday against the Bulls. He hit. He had 41. You dropped 40 Bergman on our head top. Ayo Dosunmu, 2 threes. I took that. I ran away with that one easy. 3 threes. Kobe White free throws. Brother, he goes to the hole. You know what's crazy too about the Kobe White free throws not hitting? He goes to the hole a lot. He gets fouled. They don't call it all the time, but the Cody. Did I say Cody Rhodes? Oh, Jesus Christ. Kobe. I think I said Cody Rhodes. Jesus. Kobe White free throws. He goes to the hole. He gets fouled sometimes. They don't call it. He only needed 3 free throws. He hit 2. Sucks for me. But yeah, it's a very short week for me. Nothing crazy. I did the 2 bets. 1 hit, 1 L. So that's it for me for betting.
I will say there was one I forgot. I took Brooks PRA, which hit pretty easily. And then I had Jared Allen. He had to get 12 boards. And I think going into the 4th, I believe he had 9 or 10 boards.
Oh my goodness!
He only had to get like 3 or 4. He ended up getting 11, and he ended up.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember you showed me that.
I think he might have had like 10. He had 10 boards going into the 4th, so he literally needed 2 boards, and
he only grabbed 1.
Yeah, he grabbed 1 in the 4th quarter, and it was a close game too. I'm pretty sure, and he sold me so bad.
My goodness.
Yeah, so that's a tough loss. Probably the toughest loss of the week right there.
Okay.
But, other than that, you can definitely you still got time to put in that prize picks, the 4-leg we got.
For sure. We got a lot.
You can find that on Twitter. For sure.
We got a lot of hope on that bet. We felt that's some easy money right there. So definitely follow that on Twitter. Anything else, Sam? Or are we wrapping up episode 2 here?
I think that's it. I think that's all I got this week.
Okay.
Sure.
Guys, thank you for tuning in to the 1415 pod. This has been episode 2. Again, though, seriously, me and Sam really thank you guys for showing that support for week 1. We really do. Just amazing support. We did not think nothing like that. You know, we really appreciate it. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Follow us. Our two main places, well, 3 I should say, our 3 top places. Follow us here on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Follow us on TikTok. That's where you can get the condensed version of the pod. You get our highlights. Boom, bam, boom. And then Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Follow us on there too. That's where we post our bets, and we'll do an occasional post here and there. But that's where we post our bets. Sam, you want to tell them about our other platforms that you got us up on now?
Oh yeah, we're live on Amazon. Basically all like the main. We're live on Spotify. We're live on Amazon Music. We should be live. We'll probably be live on Apple Podcasts eventually down the line. For sure, we'll let you guys know. But mainly wherever you find your podcast, we should be there for them. At least the main ones, obviously YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, we are live on Spotify podcast and Amazon Music podcast. So
guys,
definitely find us there.
Follow us on everything, guys. All right, this has been episode 2 of 1415 podcast. We appreciate you guys' support, and we're out of here.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Later.